And Joseph Moreno joins us now for more on this. He's a former federal prosecutor. Joseph, welcome. Great to have you with us. So what does it tell us that the FBI took the extraordinary step of searching the former president's home for this classified material? Why couldn't they simply subpoena those documents?
You know, extraordinary is exactly the right word. This is unprecedented in American history to do something like this, so aggressive, knowing how politically charged it was, and yet going ahead anyway. The Justice Department must have either been negotiating with the former president, and those negotiations broke down, and they felt there was no other way to get them than by force, or they were afraid that evidence would be destroyed and that they had to go in because it was exigent. So either way, it's a big deal for the FBI to take this step, and it would have had to have been blessed at the highest levels of the FBI and the Justice Department, probably by the Attorney General himself.
Well, Joseph, as you know, back in February, the National Archives said that it obtained 15 boxes of records from Mar-a-Lago that should have been transferred when the former president left office. So why would investigators need to go back several months later?
Probably because the archives were not satisfied with what they received, right? I mean, there were reports that up to 50 boxes were taken by President Trump. And keep in mind, the chaos that was ensuing in the final days and weeks of the Trump administration. Presidents can declassify information themselves, but they have to be in office to do it. If they take classified information with them and it hasn't properly been declassified at the right time, well, guess what? They're now in violation of the criminal law. You can't have classified information, and it's in violation just like any American who had information like that wasn't being handled properly.
So, Joseph, of course, details of this search we still don't know, but based on what we know so far, does it look like criminal charges may be coming?
Well, there has to be a criminal predicate in order to get a search warrant. So you wouldn't take this step. And like you said earlier, I mean, this could have been negotiated. It could have been done through a subpoena, and yet it was done through a criminal search warrant, right? A raid, basically, on a former president's home. So I don't want to jump the gun and say criminal charges are coming, but you have to have a criminal predicate in order to get a search warrant, right? An FBI agent drafted an affidavit saying there's evidence of criminality located in a specific place, namely the former president's residence. And a federal magistrate or a district judge agreed and said, yes, there is probable cause to show that. So that's not proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That's not even an indicator that a criminal case will come. But it's certainly a very, very significant development that criminal charges are at least being contemplated and are the basis for this unprecedented action by the FBI.
Wow.
We'll continue to follow it closely. Joseph Moreno. Joseph, thank you for your insight and analysis. We appreciate it.
Happy to be with you.